there's work out there for all of us, and especially when it's recognized by people like Aaron Sorkin, who writes so beautifully.
Somebody great to write for you.
Yeah, you got to have somebody great to write for you, and it's true. It's true. But it's out there. I don't.
And then you got to suck up to him.
Yeah. Very good.
Question for Aaron Sorkin.
Just over 25.
Aaron, over here. Hi.
Guys, I'm so sorry. It's just hard to.
Over this way. Right here.
Oh, okay.
To your right. Congratulations. Just wanted to ask you, what do you think this win means for a network, that a network television show was able to win with cable sweeping so much? What does that mean for the future of networks, do you think?
That's a hard question. It's probably a better question for Jeff Zucker. I'm not very bright when it comes to predicting the future of television. On cable, they have creative opportunities, which we don't. We're limited on language. We have to do commercials. We do 22 episodes instead of 13, and you can kind of throw up your hands and say this is tough. But it is tough. But the nice thing about it is it actually forces you to become a little more creative. How can I do what I want to do given the limitations of this framework? Cable TV is great and has knocked down a lot of doors, and obviously there are a lot of great shows coming from cable, but broadcast television hasn't gone anywhere.
I have a question for Allison.
A few more questions, and if I could ask, please, if everyone could be as quiet as possible in the room, except for the folks on the stage, that would be terrific.
John Spencer, because
Can we
you're
hear from
John.
the president for a moment, Mr. Sheen. Oh, Mr. Sheen. Oh, Mr. Gallagher.
Martin?
Oh, Mr. Sheen. Oh, he's eating. Excuse me. Hi there. We wanted to ask you one question here. If you could come to the microphone. Mr. President, how are you?
Okay, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Good.
Are you digesting okay?
Yeah.
Everything's cool?
Yeah.
Tell us, what do you think it is about your show and the White House that you run that's making it so popular and so consistently award-winning?
Well, you'd have to ask Aaron Sorkin because he created it and writes it. And
No, I mean in terms of the characters.
G'day, Martin. G'day, Martin. G'day, Martin. G'day from Sydney in Australia. Martin, how are you, son?
What?
Congratulations to everyone from the West Wing. It's a really well-received show. And look, listen, we're having a few struggles with our Prime Minister and the government down there. Do you guys want to come down and run Australia for a little while? John Howard.
You got a great man in Queensland. Peter, he's visited us here. We stay in touch.
Okay, and how do you prepare for your role as a president? Do you look in the mirror and say, okay, I'm president for a day?
No, I read the script and try to memorize the lines and react to the people that treat me like a president.
Good on you, gang. Thanks.
And now we're ready for the winners of Outstanding Comedy Series, the cast and the producers of Friends.
Finally, after 8 seasons, how does it feel winning the Emmy?
Jennifer.
Finally, after 8 seasons, how does it feel winning the Emmy?
Jennifer.
We're going to need to hear that question again, please.
Jennifer, if you could come to the mic. Jennifer Aniston.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we wanted to get you first, Jennifer.
Hi.
Here.
Hi.
Hi. I wanted to get your reaction when they were reading your name. There was that long pause after their Jennifer, and then there was this pause. And
yeah, that was like an hour, wasn't it?
yeah, how did that make it even more nerve-wracking for you?
A little bit, because I thought, well, oh, is there another Jennifer? Maybe there's another Jennifer, and I'm not remembering, and then I'm thinking, no. But so yeah, hey, it's all torturous. There was nothing.
And then how does this make you feel then?
This all feels amazing. It feels wonderful. It felt wonderful for the last 9 years, and this just makes it even feel more wonderful.
Why do you feel that you won the Emmy this year? After 9 seasons of being one of the funniest shows and incredible to watch, and yet finally, you guys win the Emmy that you so deserved. To what do you attribute it this year?
Well, some of it certainly has to be attributed to Andrew, Ted, Scott, and Shauna, who ran the show last year and just did a brilliant, brilliant job.
Yeah, it's always been a combination of amazing writing and a phenomenal cast, and it's finally our turn.
To the producing team, for a show that's so much about New York City, what made you decide to film here in Los Angeles?
Children, husbands, wives, partners.
I mean, the show takes place in New York, but it's not dependent on being out in the streets like Sex and the City. You know, we're on a stage, and the thing that really feeds and fuels our show is the 300 people that come in and watch us do it every week, and I think that separates us from other shows.
Over here to your right, what do you think it was that did it?
The cast at the microphone, please. Can we have the cast up at the microphone? Sure. Get a nice kind of a class picture, and everybody come forward. Everybody in the cast, yeah. And why don't you take the mic, Jennifer?
Where? Where do you want me to take it?
Right close to your mouth, and then.
I'm teasing.
Tell us. Is this going to be kind of a bittersweet victory since the whole thing is coming to an end?
Hi.
Hi there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, fine.
Say that again, please.
Is this kind of going to be a bittersweet victory, these Emmy Awards, since the whole cycle of being on the air is coming to an end now?
That's a good way to put it, yeah. I mean, it makes, actually, David Crane said it best. It's the icing on the top of this has been, well, how did you say it?
There's a cake in this ice.
There's cake in it, it's a good cake. And it's a delicious cake. And now this is just, we're gonna eat it. And now there's icing on top. We've had an amazing time. With or without these, we're just thrilled.
Now that you won, do you think you might reconsider and stay for another season at least?
Oh, who knows?
And over here on your right, the cast, what do you think it was this year that put you over the top to actually win an Emmy after 8 years on the air?
My God. No, somebody take it.
Yeah, I think that it was our time, maybe. You know, the writers work hard for this, and consistently hard for this is our 9th year now, and the stuff we've shot so far this year is really funny and really grounded and really strong, and the stuff last year was really strong, and in my opinion, it's been strong for 8 years, so and I'm not really surprised.
The ladies look fabulous tonight. Everyone wants to know about your dresses and your gowns, Jennifer and Courtney and Lisa. If you could just sort of tell us who did your dresses and
Christian Dior.
And tell us about getting dressed. Did you know you were going to wear this? Did you have a choice there and you just decided at the last minute?
Well, that's really uninteresting, isn't it?
No, people want to know. I'm sorry.
I don't know. There were some choices. And then something happened, and then I just bored myself.
What was the exact thing that happened to make you choose this dress?
We actually have to wrap up right now.
Courtney and Lisa.
Matthew.
Thank you.
Christian Dior.
Thank you all very much.
Madame Gray.
That's
Madame
that.
Gray. It's vintage.
Lisa Kudrow, what are you wearing?
It's a vintage dress, got from decades. It's by Madame Gray.
Thank you, and congratulations to everyone with Friends. We have one final winner who will be coming to the general press room, and that is Ray Romano.